good day, good evening. It's not really morning, it's actually evening time. That's kind of why I look like this. I'm all sweaty and gross because we have actually been busy here today at So Crazy. Woo! Yay! Thank you all that is here and supports us, because it's people like you that keep us going. So thank you for that. I wanted to just kind of get with everyone that is interested in our Sampler 2. Unfortunately, I'm still working on our first sampler block, so I haven't even started on the second one yet. I know, bad me. But I am working to get there. So be patient. It takes a lot of work to do this. And I wanted to go ahead and show you, just give you an idea. I know I keep promising that next week. Well, the next weeks are almost done because it's going to be time to do this block. So I wanted to just touch base with you to say these are the fabrics that I am planning on using for this particular quilt. And I just got in. I know we had a couple people that have come in today to get the book. And that I had, if you've been on Facebook, and I've made mention that there is a book that you can get with this. It is not required, because I will be here to tell you the sizes. I'm going to run it the same way, like letting everyone know on Facebook on Fridays, and in our email on Mondays for your sizes. If you want to be able to kind of have a hands-on and be able to get the book. It's this book right here. The book is $24.95, and like how we had with everything, you get 20% off. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do the discount on this book, so the book is $24.95. And also, if you have read or checked out on Instagram or any way that I have the message getting out about this block beginning, the rulers that we have, the 30th of August will be the last day that you will be able to receive a 20% discount on these rulers. And I will tell you, I do only have one of the 18.5-inch rulers left, and this right here, folks, 18.5. This is the size of what these blocks are going to be, okay? So this is going to be crucial. You will want this. Now, not saying that you can't make this if you don't have it, because you can. We also have the, if you do not have, it's going to fall, isn't it? If it does, it does. We have the 6.5 by 24.5. This one I do recommend you have this. If you are doing any type of quilting, this is going to make your life so much easier. So you will want to make sure to at least get this one. And then, just like on our blocks that we just finished, if you did not do Sampler 1 and you're just joining us, you will get kind of a lesson with the rulers and different things that we are offering. We will do that also with this. And both of these rulers you will be able to get before August 30th with the 20% discount, okay? This one here is 6.5 by 12.5, and this is the 6.5 by 24.5. Highly recommend both of these. And if you don't do the 18.5 by 18.5, you can use this. You're just going to have to use this along with your cutting mat, so that you can measure your 18.5 by 18.5 and make your cuts. Whereas with that ruler, you can just kind of go all the way around it and make it just one big cut. And I am very limited with these, but I do have more that will be coming in. I only have 5 of the books that came in, so if you are wanting that, you will need to let me know. I will have more of those coming in. And just to kind of give you a rundown, these are the different fabrics here that I plan on using. I plan on making mine the Christmas theme. And I am using like a black, and this black, check this out. The black has the sparkles. And I have already starched all of these fabrics. And I'm using this red here, and then I have this red with like the gray, if you can see that, the little checker pattern. And I am going to have poinsettias, but see, they're kind of the grays. There's kind of grays and light gray, dark gray, whites, and then the tint of the red there. I am choosing this holly leaf here as my backing. So I've already cut for my backing. And then I have, let me set this over here. This is really a cool fabric. This kind of a swirl, this gray kind of swirls in there. And then I have some Michael Miller here with the kind of marbleized looking gray. So the only thing that I am missing, I have some other snowflake pattern white fabric that I'm planning on using. I kept waiting, hoping that it would come in and I could use that instead of the one that I'm going to have to use. So that's why I don't have that out here yet. But I am going to use the white snowflakes as my background. And in the book, it gives you like all of these different types of fabrics that it is saying that is needed. I am actually going to use all of these and just incorporate those into each block just like we did the others. I think it's asking for 18 different, except the only thing good about this is some are fat quarters, fat eighths. You've got a half yard, a 7/8 yard, 5/8 yards, a 10-inch square. So they're smaller pieces. And again, I have posted this on Facebook and Instagram. You can go and check to see like how much each block is going to require and decide what you want to use for those colors. So I'm trying to give you kind of a little heads up and let you make that decision on what it is that you want to use. I'm kind of back and forth. I'm thinking I may want to slip just a little bit of green in here. Haven't come to that decision yet, but if I do, you'll see it. And also, just to let you know, let me show you real quick here. Again, this, if you look, this is going to be the finished product when we're done. And you see that we have all of these little stars here that are kind of like in the corner. It's kind of like cornerstones. We will be creating all of these as we go. So it's going to be a challenge. It's going to be fun. And I look forward to everybody wanting to be able to do this. And you can jump in anytime, just like our first quilt that we have going on right now, the traditional Sampler Weekly Adventure blocks. That is our first that we are doing. And do I dare say that I'm already planning our spring one? Let's get through this one first, right? That's what I say. Let's get through this one. However, I will say I did meet with somebody in there. They've got a whole line and it's gorgeous, and it'll be kitted, and this will take us until November 24th. Our last video will post November 24th. And that gives you plenty of time to make sure that this is complete if you want to give it as a gift. Perfect. Oh my gosh. If anybody wants to make theirs and give it to me, hello. Merry Christmas. I'll take it. But if you want to give it as a gift, some lucky recipient will be very happy, I'm sure. And we're going to take a break then, like November, December. Too much craziness. I've got way too much going on in December especially. And then we'll look at starting it maybe January, February again to get everybody back in the groove of things. But I just wanted to kind of let everybody know like what all you're going to need for this. You kind of see what I have going on here. It looks like a lot of fabric. It is a lot of fabric because remember I'm making several of these and I have to have my stages for all of you and to be able to show these and just kind of keep our blocks going, right? So I use a whole lot more than what you're going to use. Again, like I said, in here they're showing about 18 different fabrics. You do not have to have 18 different fabrics. However you want your blocks to come out, it's your blocks. Remember, that's my motto. It's your blocks. Do what you want. I am going to use all of mine throughout the whole thing. And I'm sure it's going to turn out beautiful. I'm excited. I can't wait. Keep in mind, the one thing that a lot of people have really, really loved have been the magic pins. They are, the ones that I am using, they are a fine needle there's a little barrel there, and then the actual needle is a very fine, therefore it does not leave any holes in your fabric. We do have more of those in stock, and with that you will get 20% off. But just make sure to come in and check it all out. Same goes, anybody, if you're ready to come in and start looking for fabrics, because I'm doing Christmas fabrics, you do not have to do Christmas fabrics. You can do whatever you want. If you want to make this all bright colors, make it all bright colors. You want to make it all Civil War looking, make it all Civil War looking. Reproduction, reproducted. You know, so hey, make it your own. And I think if anyone has any questions at all, I'm trying to get little bits and pieces just so that everyone can start getting ready. Again, I highly, highly, highly recommend, please consider starching your fabrics. I have many people that have come to me that have never starched but done a lot of quilting, and I can't believe I've never done this. I can't believe I've never starched my fabrics. It is totally different. My way is completely different from taking that spray bottle and spraying, because when you are cutting those when you are cutting those pieces, that's what I meant to say, and then you take and you spray that starch on there, your fabric is shriveling up. So if you have something and it's supposed to be, say, 2 3/8, especially you might have noticed this with your blocks that we've just done. If you did this, if you have something you cut, say 2 3/8, and you spray that best press on there, it is shriveling up. It is shrinking and taking away at least 1/8 of an inch. Therefore, that's not 2 3/8 anymore. It turns to 2 1/4. And when that happens, guess what? You take another quarter from that, you are not going to have the block that you're supposed to have. When you go in to make that 1/4 inch stitch, remember, quilting is precise. You have to have your measurements right. And doing the starching is 100% so much easier, better once you get it all done. And when you're doing your cuts, I mean, it is like, it's crisp, okay? It's crisp. And when you go to sew it, it's like sewing paper together. It just works. Trust me, it just works. And I have had a lot of people that have thanked me for turning them on to that, and that's what they're doing now. So if you haven't done it, please just try it. Like, just give it a little try. Get you some Stay Flow. We do have some in stock here, and try it. Like I do 2 cups starch, 2 cups to water. I make it equal amounts, and that 4 cup total will do like 3 yards of fabric, okay? And the important thing is just make sure that when you go to hang those, that you are not hanging them the long way. You want to go like the width of the fabric so that it's not going to stretch. I had some people that were trying to hang them corner to corner. You don't want to do that. You want to fold it again and clip it so that it does not do the stretching, okay? For right now, I think that's where we're going to leave it. If anyone is wanting any information, more information, please do not hesitate. Call, message me, whatever you got to do. Stop in, see us. And if you are wanting any of the rulers or the books, anything that we need to order possibly, because I'm going to tell you these will be gone. These will probably be gone tomorrow after everybody sees this video. But like I said, we're going to order more. We'll get it. We'll get it in here. And everybody, I just want everybody to get ready. But that includes having everything starched. So I guess we'll leave it from there. And September 8th will be here before we know it. So the first video will be Tuesday, September 8th at 10 a.m. sharp. So stay tuned and we'll see you then. Peace out.